welcome back to Wigscape with Amy and Kathleen. This is such an important segment, scalp health, right? We never really think about scalp hygiene. But you know, our scalp is the closest thing to our brain, right? That's why I'm not into putting a lot of toxic, unnatural things on your scalp. So basically in this segment, we want to talk about all the things that will help the circulation, antibacterial products that will reduce inflammation and bring circulation to the scalp and just soothe it all over if you in fact are inflamed or you have dandruff or eczema or half the things that happen from alopecia. So little by little, I'm going to use my notes here. Let's talk about vitamins first. So I have always loved biotin. Biotin is a great hair growth product. However, when I've used biotin in combination with zinc and copper, it's awesome. Just absolutely awesome. So if you can find a product with those three, and we'll also do some research and put it in the area that is going to be covered with all these ingredients and all these directions, will be modalities for a healing scalp. Okay, so know that you don't have to keep a pen and paper. There'll be a link and you can go right to it. Vitamins like B and C promote a healthy scalp. Even E is fantastic for that as well, for your skin. And they also protect them from free radical damage. They, as I said, improve circulation. And foods rich in vitamins like catfish, chicken, wheat germ, peanuts, I'm allergic, almonds, citrus fruits, green leafy vegetables, cheese, eggs, milk, all those are fantastic. So let's look at some home modalities like eggs, right? Eggs have been used for years on here. You know, the Blake Shelton uses, I think I read, uses eggs with ketchup on his hair. Come on, girl, look at his hair. It's gorgeous. You know, he's one of my favorite.
It's very gorgeous.
He's my boyfriend in my dreams. Okay, so, but his hair is gorgeous. So that, I have heard about using that. So some of the really good oils that you can use, jojoba oil, right?
Yes.
Moroccan oil.
Yes.
Burdock oil.
Yes.
Tea tree oil.
Yes.
But tea tree oil is so strong. It is so powerful. You have to use it very sparingly. And for the other, for the other oils, you do what? Like a dime? How do you do that?
With Moroccan oil or a thick oil, you put it in your hand in a dime, and then you rub it aggressively so that you can break it down so that it can spread throughout your scalp easily.
Do you know? I know we all love a scalp massage, right? Here's the interesting thing about that you don't realize. If your hair is wet, you actually can break your follicle like that. And the other thing is, if you're having any inflammation at all, it's a really good way to inflame it even more. So I don't rub with my nails. I try to use the end of my fingers. Now obviously I have no hair, so it's really easy for me to get in there. But for those of you that have hair, it's okay. You'll still get your massage, but just don't go a lot with your nails, okay? That's really important.
One thing happens when you scratch your scalp like that, and you can get bacteria, and it becomes
from your hands.
Yes, not only from your hands, but just when you're sweating. Once you scratch your scalp, you have to be careful with that because you can get bumps, and it can become something worse than you want it to. So that's why we do not recommend with the nails. It's with the tips of your fingers.
And you know, the other thing is, if you find that you're having a lot of swelling, after a couple of days, I definitely would go see your dermatologist.
Yes.
We don't make any claims of being able to heal everything with these modalities. These are things that we discovered over the years that really do bring down the inflammation, that are antibacterial, that create a better circulation in the scalp, and that's what I'm passing on to you. So, mention sesame seed oil. One of the things I've always used under my wigs, when I take them off and clean my scalp, is witch hazel. Now, I've had clients tell me that it dries out their scalp. That has not been my experience. My experience is it gives me a really cool feeling. It cleans my scalp really well. And for those of you that are bonding your piece down or wearing extended bonding tape, big issue. Because if you are perspiring a lot, you have to make sure you wash your hair a little bit more often. And when you go to a professional stylist to have them take off that piece and clean the glue on the scalp, you always recommend the
alcohol to wipe it down to make sure that you kill any bacteria before we put it back on and there's no residue.
But what about hydrogen peroxide?
Hydrogen peroxide, it will clean and kill any bacteria on the scalp, but it doesn't remove residue. And that's why I like the alcohol.
So you mean talking about the extra tape or all that?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to break that down and get rid of it.
Okay, I could see that. This is crazy. I've used this. Honey. I know it's crazy. Now, Manuka honey has been well known, especially the ones that come from New Zealand, to heal a lot of stomach issues, ulcers, etc. The only problem is Manuka honey is so expensive. Oh my gosh, it is so expensive. So if you cannot afford that or you don't want to go for the full price of that, regular honey is okay. Clover honey works really well. But just taking a little bit of honey with some warm water, and again, these directions will be on the site. Another really good thing, and you think apple cider vinegar, like lemon juice, would really sting, and it does for a minute. But it is phenomenal for bringing down inflammation and for preventing any other type of infection. And it works very quickly. The only thing with lemon juice is that you better make sure that it's diluted.
Yes,
okay?
yes.
Yeah,
we'll get that.
So the other oils were neem oil, which is a leaf that you can actually soak, and I'll give you the directions. That's a really powerful anti-inflammatory as well, very au naturel. Coconut oil is amazing for anything. Face, cooking, scalp, aloe vera juice, and aloe vera gel. Flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil is phenomenal for the scalp. And I think we've covered everything in terms of oils. The other thing that I love is there's a product named Lemieux. It was developed by a group of oncologists to basically deal with all of the side effects having to do with skin and hair, basically skin, from any radiation or chemotherapy treatments. Now, they have a product that I absolutely love called IsoCell Recovery. Incredible for soothing any type of issues having to do with the scalp. It cools it down. You know, a lot of times when you're going through radiation, your scalp is burning. And when you're going through chemotherapy, you'll have a sensitive scalp. It cools it down, even with your face. It's amazing. And there's another product called Gold Bond with Aloe. Not expensive. It's not terribly expensive. You don't need a lot of it. It's a cream. It's kind of a gel. And you just put it on your scalp, can put it on your skin. In fact, our makeup artist had a little bit of an infection on his scalp and he said it went away. It was incredible. So I hope those things help you, but in terms of hair growth, you are a firm believer in this. Let's talk about this for a second. Tell me about it.
Wild growth I've been using for like about 30 years, and it's great for the scalp as well as hair growth. A lot of times people will have pulling and irritation, and you put this on it, it will help soothe your scalp and loosen up if you're wearing braids. What I really love about Wild Growth is it really soothes the scalp and it really helps with hair growth. Now when it comes to traction alopecia, you can use this directly on the spot twice a day and it will stimulate the follicles. So now the best part of this is you can actually read the ingredients.
It's cool. This is all natural ingredients. We're going to put them on the site. This is an awesome oil. This is awesome. And I actually, if you've been using it that long and you've had all the success with it, how come you never use it on me, girl? Anyway, on that note.
I can't make miracles happen now.
Yes, you can. You've been making miracles happen for 35 years for women. So you think we covered everything? I'm trying to think if we've covered. If not, you certainly write us if there's something. Did you forget?
I do want to recommend something with biotin that you, what I'm so happy that you did recommend for the ladies.
Right, with biotin with zinc and copper.
Zinc and copper, and if you're not able to get that, I always have recommended them to take it with a prenatal vitamin.
Oh, that's right, the prenatal
vitamin. Has zinc and copper, has everything the body needs.
And folic acid. It also has folic acid. Okay.
So just that little tip to help you.
That was really good. I forgot about that.
Yes.
So if there's anything we didn't cover, do write us, because we'll definitely cover it and put it on the site. I'm sure if you've been using it, other women would love to know about it. So just write us at hello@wigscape.com. And I hope this helped you. Thank you, honey.
And thank you.
See you soon.